Build it, Lord. Hey, you guys, how you guys feeling today? This is LaDon. I'm in the house, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy your day. But what I want to say to you, if you like my video, like. And if you want to subscribe to my show. And you want to comment, go ahead and comment. Go ahead and comment. You know, the real is shield. I got to keep it real. I go by my feelings. I go how I feel. That's it. I just tell you the truth. And just not try to sugarcoat it. Just be LaDon. I am LaDon. Okay? But anything, thank you guys for out there watching my shows. You know, I'm getting more views. And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. It's hard work. But I love what I do. You know? But the devil do play with me. I'm telling you, the devil be like, you ain't making no views. You ain't doing nothing. Nobody don't like you. But the truth is, it's not about people liking you. It's all about you loving what you do when people can see what God bless you with. Hey, there you go. I think that was good. But what I want to talk about today is, you don't know what I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking wine a little bit. You want that wine? Go drink that wine. And then a little bit of wine. I drink a little beer later, but wine's pretty good, you know. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is how the clubs used to be. Yeah! How the clubs used to be. But I'm going to tell you the truth, man. Clubs. No. Clubs, how the clubs used to be back in the days. Man. Good old days. But I'm going to tell you the truth. When I was young, when you're young, my uncles and them, they were older than me. They had that 21 older than ID and 18. And you was allowed to go to clubs when you was 18. And I used to just want to go to the clubs. I was young. I was just like, man, my aunts and them and uncles are going to the club. Oh, I can't go to the club. I didn't have the ID. I remember someday, because back in them days we used to have IDs, but person looked like you was okay, But even if they looked like me, I remember the first club I went to was out there in Victorville, and I was young, and I walked in. I had a little ID, I had an ID, and I was 18, finally became 18, ready to go to the club, And I remember I went to a rock and roll club. They didn't really play hip hop back then. That was not the thing. It was rock and roll. We will rock you. It was always rock and roll. I didn't know too much about hip hop clubs. In the high desert, there's not too many of them. They didn't really respect it, hip hop like that. You have to ask people, do they play hip hop or do they play rock and roll? And most people played heavy metal and rock and roll. They didn't really play hip hop back then. And I remember I walked in, but it was nice to see the lights hitting you in your eye and your first walk in. Oh, you're in the club, and exciting music, and the girls are walking around, the women are walking around. You're young. You don't know too much about it. And I remember one of my homies, my aunts, I went with my aunts, but I remember one of these homies, I didn't have a car or nothing like that because I was young. I was 18 and he asked me to go with him, and I went and didn't have no fun. It was rock and roll. Rock and roll! I wanted hip hop. I was young. They didn't really play that back then. It was really not pretty good music. Used to call on the phone, hey, do they play hip hop? Or do they play rock and roll, heavy metal? And the guy going, yeah, they play a lot of heavy metal and stuff. You didn't know what to do. It was not a lot of black clubs and African American hip hop clubs back in the days. And you're young like that. You partied in hotels. You met your friends and you were young. And it didn't happen. And we used to party in the hotels. People used to get kicked out of hotels, Motel 6, other hotels I've been in. When you're young, that's what you did. You had a little drink. Can you drink back then? I don't think you can drink. I was 18, so you couldn't drink. But you wanted to talk to girls. We had a little get-together, but we didn't have no drink. We just happy to have a little hotel. I think you could definitely get a hotel when you was 18 back then. You can. We used to hang out and just talk and laugh and we was not able to drink. Nothing like that. So we stayed in a lot of hotels, But over the time, I didn't know what clubs were. But when I came to LA, it was just clubs and clubs and clubs and clubs, Back in them days, it was, you went to the club in LA and it was just so exciting, I remember I went to Peppers. I came from LA, from the small town, and they had Big Boy. And Big Boy was like, yeah, Peppers, down in Pomona, somewhere, Pomona or Montclair. It was a little bit far from LA, and it was Peppers. And I was like, man, I want to go. But I had my car at this time. And it was back then, it was free to get in here, 10 before to get in. But I was changing 21. And when I came to LA, I became 21, so I was ready for the clubs. And I remember I went down to Peppers, and the Peppers was huge. And it was just women and black people everywhere. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm home. The clubs back in them days used to you had the line, and we didn't have cellular phones. We had beepers, but it was just, you wanted to meet somebody, you had to go to the club. You had to stand in line. Pre-gaming didn't really came that much. We got something to drink, but we really drink as much, didn't have that much money. You were young. You stand in line to get in the club. You go in the club, be broke as hell. Be broke as hell. Couldn't buy a woman a drink or nothing like that. But you be dancing, having a good time. When I hit Peppers during that time, I remember I came home late, and I remember I was like, wow, we be clubbing. I was thinking to myself like, wow. So during this time, when LA was popping, they had 740 downtown LA. They had Savoy for Monday Night Football back in the days. They had a club that somebody got killed. The owner got killed a long time ago. That was the club. We had Avenue of the Stars. We had Club Lingerie. We had Dragonfly. It was clubs everywhere. And we didn't have social media. Facebook was barely coming out. And we had to find out the clubs by the club flyers. You got to get you a flyer. It used to be set there on your window. As soon as you come out the club, you pick it up, be drunk. Hey, Sue, this club, oh, man. Oh, we got to go in, man. And you pick the flyers up and put them in your pocket. And you put them in your car. And you wanted to go to that new club or wherever that new place was. But clubs were just packed. Everybody loved to go to the club. Where you going? Going to the club? Where we going to the club? My aunts, my uncle, everybody went. We're going to the club. We're going to the club. Everybody want to go to the club. Because we didn't have social media. We had a computer, but computer was only made for, we didn't know what a damn computer was. We seen it, it made noise, but we didn't know what it did. Most of the time it had Windows 98, things like that. We're too young, but everybody wanted to go to the club. I've been to thousands of clubs. I mean, I've been clubbing. Clubs used to just be the line down the way, and you didn't have no phone. And what you did was you stood in line and you talked and you laughed and, hey, where y'all live at? Oh, where y'all from? Oh, okay, cool. Shoot, y'all been to the club before that? It was just communication. Everything was communication. You went to the clubs and you didn't have no phone, so you had a pen and the paper. Okay? The pen and the paper. Okay? If you forgot the pen and the paper as a man, you didn't get no numbers, okay? You knew that you could dress sharp and you forgot the pen, you'd be like, damn, I forgot the damn pen. You ain't get no numbers. Or your friend might got a pen, but you felt weird asking, man, you guys got a pen? They trying to get numbers too. You know, some people would let you borrow the pen, you know, and you didn't have to have a piece of paper. You got the napkin. You be like, what's your name? It was nice too. You be like, what's your name? Lisa, O-L-I-S. That's how you spell it. A-R-A, I got it. You put it in your pocket. Them some good day, and you party and you enjoyed yourself and you dance. But you didn't get the number. Sometimes you get the number right there, but most of the time you get the number after the club, okay? When the lights pop on, can I get your number, girl? Shit, let me get your number. You stood outside, there was no phones, and you just parking lot pimping. It's called parking lot pimping. Parking lot pimping is not pimping. It's not like a real pimp. It's like you go out and get numbers. Hey, what's your name? What's your name? Talk. Hey, where y'all going? Where we going? And you always wanted to know, where's the after party? But you didn't really want to go to after party because you didn't know where. But sometimes you did want to go to after party, but you had to follow behind cars. You know, everybody, you been jumping your car, you got to watch everybody. Because if you got lost, you was done, okay? Especially if you didn't get their number. You just knew, okay, they're after party. Follow us. We used to follow them to go to an after party. You know, after our party, it'd be cool. Sometimes things be jumping, but a lot of times after our party was more of a kickback spot, you know, chill and, you know, call it a day. But during this time, it was about clubbing. Clubs were everywhere. San Bernardino, Victorville. People wanted to go to the clubs. Clubs were fun. It was just to dance and enjoy yourself. You went to the club there's people on the wall and chilling, but people were dancing. We danced. And we got to know each other. You know, people respectful, people were laughing. There was fights. We had food fight. They were fighting. There was not really shooting as much. It was, what's they got beat down in the club. You know, it was people fight. People didn't shoot. People fight it back in them days. But what I'm saying to you is that clubbing was fun. It was an exciting world that you wanted to go to the next club. You know? And I remember when I told you, when you got them flyers, you couldn't wait till next week or whenever that date on that flyer tell you to go, and you go. And you remember that Saturday, I'm going to go to this new club, and everybody follow you. You know, where you going to be at, man? I'm going to follow your car. You know, because we didn't have phones. You got to remember that. You know. So, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. That was a good video, but see if it worked. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let me see. We good. We back. I hope it don't fall. If it do, hey, life goes on. But what I'm saying to you, shit happens, right? It just does, you know. I'm not perfect. You think the light gonna be there? I wish I did, but you know, hey. But anyways, take me back. If you follow a car, the people told you, hey, we're going to this club over here, you have to follow that car. If you didn't have phones, okay? If you got lost, you got lost, okay? You couldn't call nobody. You had to go to a pay phone, and you didn't have no people beeper numbers back then. You was lost. You was like, all right, and shit, just damn, you be mad, damn, shit, I wanted to go to that after hour party, man. Once they did that damn curve and cut me off and stuff. Women back in them days too, if they liked you and stuff like that, you be like, follow me. You used to try to follow you. You be looking as a man, hope she following me, because she could just turn off and drive off, and you couldn't do nothing. That was just life. We didn't have connections like we do now. But during this time, it's just the clubs were packed. They were fun. They were enjoyable. We danced. Still, the old generation, we dance. It's all about dancing. It takes you away from your phone now. But clubbing for the young generation, they don't like to dance. They just want to look like they popular. Take a picture. Women in the picture. Oh, the man, let me take a picture in the club. That's not exciting. That is not fun. What is fun is we communicated, we laughed, and we talked. And we went to Denny's afterwards. Denny's was the shit, okay? Denny's was the only place we opened up, and you went to it, and you met a girl. Hey, we're going to be at Denny's. Where y'all Denny's going to be at? We're going to be at Big Trip. We'll meet you there. And you have to see if they're going to come or not, because you didn't have no phone. Your phone, you did get phone numbers, but the phone number was at home. It was a phone that you got to go to the house and get the phone number. She called you, you ain't gonna go back home. You just gotta pray. I hope she comes see us at Denny's. That's all you can do. Hope she come and see us at Denny's. And sometimes they pop up. Y'all gonna be at Denny's? And you be like, yeah, you couldn't put your hopes up like, oh, they gonna be here. You didn't know. And they show up, you're like, there they are. Oh shit, they come to eat Denny's. It was like that. There was no phones. It was fun communication. We went out. We understanders of the mat game. We went out and got a number. We were not, oh, I'm a DM a girl. I'm a DM. I'm going to get in her inbox. No inbox. You have to go as a man and stand up and like, what's your name? What's your number? All right, can I call you? That's it. That was connection. That was it. You got her number, and you got to wait till you call her when she call you at home. Hey, what time you gonna call me? Call me around 6. That was it. That was it. That was just life. But clubs used to be jumping, fun. Everybody was laughing, lines and lines. And there was times you got them flyers, it was jumping. Oh, a new club. And there's clubs that were new and nobody went to. And you go there and be like, damn, ain't nobody here. Whew. You didn't know where else to go sometimes. You just went back home. You got dressed for that club, and you can't just, let me just look on the Google. Let me Google and see if something was popping. Let me see what's popping tonight. No. If the club was sorry, you just said, hey, go home. Where y'all want to go? Where y'all want to go? Dude be like, oh man, Don, shit, I heard it was a place on 7th Street, nigga. We go check it out if you want to. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. If it was not popping over there, you went home. But if it was popping, it was popping. Okay? But a lot of places I went to were jumping. LA, couldn't say nothing about no LA. Night Desert was jumping too, back in them days. And we had to pay, and get you the truth, it was still $10 to get in, or free before 11, free before 10. And you could pregame. You can, Pregame back in them days was not really, you could drink before, but there was a lot of cops too. You had to be careful. You really buy drinks? I ain't buy drinks because I was broke. So I pre-gamed in the car. So I'm going to take that back. I did pregame a lot when I was in the car. Sit there, have a drink, turn on Pandora. That was on the phone, but I'm talking about before the phone. No, that was it. You danced all night. You parking lot, pimp in the lot, and you talked to girls and got the girls' number and called them. If they didn't pick up, oh well, you gotta wait till you go out to the club again. But the most funnest part about clubbing was getting dressed with your new shoes, your new clothes, your new cologne, your new watch, and go out with your friends. And sometimes you didn't have a car. Your friends had a car. You had to jump in the car with them. Yeah. That was just a day of life, and that's what it was. But clubbing was the shit. Couldn't say nothing about no clubs. Clubbing was fun, especially when it became hip hop. And I remember a club down there in San Bernardino called Metro. Woo! Metro would be packed. And we used to have big old cans of beers for $4, and they had the rock and roll room, but they had the hip hop room. It used to be jumping. Man, I've been to a lot of clubs. Clubs where you didn't have a phone, so you had to listen to it on the radio. What's going on? Avenue Gardens having a party on Hollywood? Oh shit, I gotta go. That's what it was. Listen to the radio, or somebody tell you by ear, or you had a flyer. And that was it. And you club. But people fight it more, and they didn't really shoot as much. They fight. A lot of people fight it. Fool fighting and fight. Girls fight, guys fight, security breaks it up. Sometimes the fight be so bad with the clubs are shut down. But that's just a part of life. People fight it. We didn't shoot. We didn't kill. We fight. What, fool? What, you want to fight? Yeah, we fight it. Oh man, get my gun. It was always, come on. What's name got knocked out? Did you hear what's name got knocked out the club? Oh man, I was not there. I wish I was there. That was, it was a day of life without the phone. You have to have, people have to tell you. You didn't have to, let me call somebody. Let me look on the phone real quick. Oh, what's the name got in the fight last? There's no phone. I know the day of life for you guys sometimes don't understand what a phone, I understand not having a phone. But I'm going to tell you when you don't have a phone is on the cruise. When you get on the cruise, that internet costs about $200. And, you don't want to pay that amount of money just to be on a cruise. And they give you gigabytes. And them gigabytes not be with the way you want it to be. And you get to see the reality of how we lived. And I think the best place I could tell you is get on the cruise. And the phone connection disappear. And you go to shows and you get to hang out and you get to talk. It tells you what we did back in the days. It was a family way of doing things. When you get on the cruise, everybody don't have a phone. Most people don't have phones. And we connect. Where y'all going? We're going to go here. We're going to be over there. All right, then cool. All right, then get up the cruise. We're going to be over here. We're going to be over there. That's what we did everyday life. But that's how the clubs were used to be. They were fun. Super fun. I know the young cats might out there don't understand, but hey, those some good days. And I'm telling you too, the women back in them days, you used to ask them, can you cook? And women be like, yeah, I can cook. And women cooked back then. Women were women. Women were sexy. Women were feminine. Women were like, I ain't a boss chick. No, they were not like that. They wanted to get on the date. They wanted to go on a date. Back now you get number. What's your number? All right, what's your number? What's your number? Back then you be like, what's your name? Lisa. Lisa. What's your number? 2568844. All right, cool. I'll call you. That's all you can do. And the woman respects you. You took her on a date. They didn't really play that many games. They wanted to get to know you. There was not too much to do. You didn't have no phone. A lot of us are on phones now and thinking that's life. That's not life. Life is when you connect with people and build that relationship. You build that relationship of having friends. You build that relationship. It was strong. It was a strong thing. It was strong before the phones came in. You know? It was a connection. But we're losing connections now. Everybody's on their phone and nobody really cares no more like it used to be. But them the good old days. The yeah. It's the same thing you do on your phone. 25222. But we had little buttons. It was on a big old phone thing. All right, pick it up. Hey, huh? Yeah. Yeah. That was it. We connected, you know, but it was fun. It's part of life. But I know every generation gets smarter and smarter. That's where we got to advance to bigger and greater new things. Is it good? Technology? Technology can be bad and it can be good. It's the way you want to use it. But anyways, some Jamaican clubs. I remember Dragonfly on a Thursday. Every Thursday, you had to get in line. And sometimes the bouncers wouldn't even let you in. You know, especially in Hollywood, they won't let you in, man. You didn't look the type. They let the women in. Go, come on, go. As soon as you get that man, be like, no. Be like, huh? Them bouncers just make you wait there in Holly like this. Hey, Sydney. Hey, come on, Tinny. Come on. They bring all the girls in, and you be standing like this. Can I go? Can I go in? No, not right now. You got a girl with you? No. All right, then wait a minute. Come on. Bring all the girls. All the girls be walking in and be sitting there like this. Can I go in? Can I go? Sitting there for 30 minutes, sitting there. Can I go in? And the bodyguard be like, don't ask me no more. I'll tell you when. Be quiet in there. You quiet because you want to see all the girls in there. All right. You wait 30 minutes. Sometimes you wait an hour. Okay? Them bouncers didn't know you. They didn't let you in. Okay? They got more smoother. Hollywood got worse. Okay? Hollywood, you be thinking, I'm going to get in. Hollywood didn't play that. Hollywood had the conceited women, okay? They had the Gucci, you didn't have the Gucci shoes on, the Gucci hat. Back then, the women wouldn't even look at you, right? You don't even have Gucci on? We ain't talking. They don't even talk to you. They were snobby. I remember I took my homie up there. He was like, man, I want to go to Hollywood. And that was back in them times, and he did. And he said, damn, these women are snobby. I'm like, hey, you ain't got the Gucci on. You ain't got that expensive, you ain't got that Lamborghini. They ain't talking to you. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Standing in line like this all day waiting. Especially in Hollywood, you be waiting. They let all their friends in. You got to be friends with the bouncer. You was that friend. You was friend with the bouncer. Oh man, what's up? Oh, come on in. You be standing like this. Yeah, they let all them people in. They let 200 people in front of you, and you sitting there like this. Damn, I got $20. They won't let you in. Now, if you pay the bouncer, like, man, hey, come on, let me in, man. Here's $50. They'd be like, here you go. I'm getting in. You know, the bouncers sometimes want that money. They'd be like, you gotta give me some money, man. You gotta give me some money. You and your friend got $40. Oh, man, we only got the 10. Oh, okay, let you all in. Just wait. You waited, man. It was life. It was life. But it was Hollywood. You know, Hollywood was conceited, okay? Hollywood was really what it is, okay? Now, I don't know how Hollywood is. But back in the day, these had all kind of clubs in Hollywood, okay? But do I miss clubbing? I'm already past the clubbing. But back in the days, it was fun. It was a part of life. My grandma did it. My mama did it. My uncle did it. My cousin did it. My aunts did it. My nephew did it. Everybody wanted to go to the club. You didn't have no phones. You sit there and talk. Hey, wait. Y'all going to the club? Oh, shoot. Y'all going to the mall? Oh, yeah. You used to get dressed up for the mall. Okay. You going to the mall? All right. Shit, you got to get dressed up for the mall. There was pretty girls. If you didn't do them during the mall, you didn't talk to no girls, you missed out. You had to wait till you go back to college or whatever you had to. You got to stop being scared and get their number. But that's how the clubs were. Drinks were still, what, $10, $15? Drinks were still expensive. Drinks are always going to be expensive at the clubs. But everybody used to dance and have a good time. I'm telling you. I'm talking about this times there was clubs used to be packed. You'd be like, damn. And everybody be, yeah. We used to dance. We didn't have no phones. A phone. We used to laugh at the phone on the movies. You got a phone? What is that? I ain't never seen that. We laughed at technology. But technology moved forward in life. You know? I'll tell you when phones really came in. Phones came in, we used to be at Radio Shack. They don't have Radio Shack no more. But I used to get them little minutes. After, you can call after 7 o'clock, you get all the minutes. You can talk all you want. But before then, in the morning, they want to give you about 120 minutes. Hey, call me after 7 o'clock. Yeah, that's when I get my free minutes. All right, I'll call you back. All right. You off that phone fast. Mom, call me back after 7 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, after 7 o'clock. Please call me after 7 o'clock. After 7 o'clock, you can call, you can listen, talk all you want. All you want. But in the morning, hell no. You only had them 120 minutes. Yeah, yeah, call me back. All right, then call me after 7. All right. That was life. Man. Radio Shack, Circuit City. They were life, man. But it was good old days. You know, and we had good singers too. You know, we didn't have good singers like Mom and Dad, but we had some good singers, okay? But anyways, that's back in the days we used to go to the clubs. And clubs were fun. It was fun. You have to reminisce and think about how fun it was, because it was fun, and we danced. Older people still this day, we dance. Because a phone don't mean nothing. It's fun just to put your phone down and just get into the world of where it used to be. That's what you do when you dance. Oh, you're in another world. Trying to show off in front of a girl. Look at me, girl. Now you girls are, take a picture. I'm in the club. Take a picture. Let me take a picture of you in the club. Put it on Instagram. Let everybody see I do Instagram. Get out of here. But I'm 48 years old, so I'm glad I got some of them days. I thank God I did. You know, because now these days are becoming fake, phony. People are all about money. They're not about real anymore. Real take you farther than fake. They could get you a little bit up there, but real would get you all the way up there. People look for real. You gotta be like a Tupac. We love some Tupac because he was real. All the rappers out there, Tupac was real. And Biggie. Biggie and Tupac were real. Okay. All these other rappers, Scarface. You got some people out there really, really good at being real. Scarface was really real. But you gotta speak from the soul, from the heart. Too Short, where they come from. The real will make you stay forever. And that's what I'm trying to do with y'all. But anyways, what I want to say to you guys, I had a day. Good time. And all the people out there, back in the days, we be clubbing. Hey, it was fun. Now, it is what it is. But if you want to party, really party, Atlanta and Houston, they party their ass off. Do they dance? No. Nobody really dance no more. I don't understand it. It's a different generation. But if you go to somewhere that's older, we'll always dance because that's where we come from. You want to dance? You want to dance? No, it's all right, dance. It's okay. You get rejected. It's a part of life. Your rejection is a part of life. You want to meet a woman, women gonna say no. Everybody's not for you. But the ones that's for you, they're for you. But anyways, I want to say bye.